Hello guys, today I have come with another video, and in this video I will share with you my journey to get the Oracle Certified Professional Java Standard Edition 17 Developer Certification. This exam code is 1Z0-829 and I got this certification on November 21st, 2022. So in this video I will share with you how I prepared for this certification, and this was a great journey. This was a enjoyable experience to learn all the new features of Java 17, and it was a great certification. I actually enjoyed a lot in preparing for this certification, and it was really complex. It was not easy to get this certification. So let me share with you the details of this certification and how I approached the preparation for this certification and what are the exam tips. So let me start. So this is the certification, the certificate that they give you. Here in this certificate they mention the name, the certification, the date, and there is a logo at the top right corner. So this is the certificate, and let's move to the next slide. And here you can see the resources those I used to prepare for this certification. So the first resource was the exam guide, and this is a book you can purchase from Amazon to get an ebook, or you can purchase a hard copy as well. Then there is a preparation kit from Enthuware. There is a WhatsApp group from Enthuware. You can purchase the exam from the Oracle official website. The links to get all these resources are in the video description. You can use those links to get these resources. This is how the cover page of the study guide looks, and there are two authors, Scott Selikoff and John Bursky. It has 3 custom practice exams, more than 500 electronic flashcards, etc. This is all available with this study guide. This is a must-have guide to pass the exam. You can't take chance. You have to actually get this book and you have to go through this book. It has to the point exam tips. It has references to develop professional level skills which are beyond the exam scope. So this is a great resource actually. Even if you are not preparing for the exam, this is a great resource to learn Java 17. And you can use the purchase link in the video description to purchase this book from Amazon. And this is the how the Enthuware preparation kit looks like on its website. So you have to purchase this exam preparation kit if you want to attempt Java 17 exam. For example, this exam code you have to remember that the exam code is 1Z0-829, and there are other preparation kits as well. You have to actually look for this exam code, and it has 20 mock exams, 1200 plus questions, detailed explanations, and a lot of things that are really helpful. And so you can see there are a few versions available. You can have the desktop version, you can have the web version. Both are $10. The $10 are their price for each of them, and if you purchase both of them as a combined package, then you can purchase them in $15. And there are some expiry dates for the web version. The desktop version is lifetime, so the web version is available for 6 months expiry against $10, and if you purchase the combined version, then the expiry is 1 year. And then you can check the link to purchase this preparation kit in the video description as well. You can join the Enthuware WhatsApp group. No copyright violations are allowed in the group, so you can just share your questions and you can ask for some help. You can share tips, you can share your success stories, you can share the exam experiences, etc. And this is of great help, and you can actually join with other people to prepare, and a great group really. And then what is the strategy for my preparation? So for any exam you need to have a plan. This is a certification exam, a professional certification exam, so you can't take it lightly. You have to have a plan. In next few slides I will show you how I prepared, what strategy I used. So let me share with you. So first of all, I completed the book study from start to end. I attempted all the review questions at end of each chapter. After each attempt, I checked the answers in the book appendix. Whatever answers I failed to answer correctly, I went back to review the specific content from the chapters. This will take you anywhere around 30 days if you put a couple of days on each chapter of the book. So you have to be aware of this time period that will be required to cover the book, and you can actually practice while going through the book chapters. I actually did that as well, but not for every example code, but for some I really used an IDE and I attempted that code in the IDE to learn the concepts better. And this is what I had been doing uh, until my exam was done. So the next strategy is, after the completion of the exam guidebook, I started attempting the practice exams from first exam to the last exam in Enthuware. You can't go slow on this, as you will forget what you have learned. So therefore my suggestion, my recommendation, my tip is that you have to attempt all the exams within a span of 7 to 10 days, so that your concepts are fresh and you are able to attempt the questions correctly. After each attempt, go back to review each of the failed questions. Get hold of the reason why you attempted it wrong. There can be a few reasons why you failed to answer correctly. You might know the answer, but you missed a little detail in the question. In that case, review of the question is enough. So don't miss important detail in the question. And then there is another reason to fail to answer correctly. You might be lacking in the specific concept that is part of the question. In this case, go back to the exam guide and study the specific chapter or sections. While attempting a question, first eliminate the wrong answers. This is one tip that appears almost everywhere in solving the MCQs. Follow the elimination rule for MCQs questions. Okay, so this is now this is the step 3 of the preparation strategy. After one round of the Enthuware practice exams, check if you have scored 80 to 85% and above in any exam. If not, then repeat the cycle in step 2. So this is like, if you are passing the exams in Enthuware with scores of 80 to 85%, then there is a chance that you will pass the actual exam from Oracle as well. But if you are failing them badly, like 40 to 50%, then there is I think you stand no chance in passing the exam from Oracle certification. And okay, so these are the 3 steps that I followed, and those I was successful in passing the certification exam. Now there are some exam tips. So what are the exam tips? The exam is a proctored exam. that that is, you need a system with camera, because the proctor from the other side will see you on camera. You can't use headphones during the exam. You can't talk to anyone else during the exam. You can't have anything else except your laptop, keyboard, mouse on your desktop. You have to remove anything from your desktop other than these things. Then these speakers, microphone and camera are required for communication with the exam proctor. So you will have to actually uh, do all these things in order to take the exam. So there is tip one, that in last 3 days before the exam, attempt the unique tests. There are some unique tests, those are marked as unique tests in Enthuware. So attempt those exams and try to uh, fresh up your mind with uh, exam objectives, because those are covered in these exams. Now tip number 2, enter the exam room 30 minutes before the start time and then check the chat window. Use the provided code from the chat window. For example, you will have a unique chat window. You will have one-on-one communication with the exam proctor. He will provide you with a he or she will provide you with a code, and after you verify your email address, and then you will have to use that code to start the exam. And once the exam start time passes, you can't enter the room, so you will lose the attempt. So don't wait until the exam start time, rather join the exam 30 minutes before, because you can join the exam when there are 30 minutes to the exam. You can join the exam. Exam tip 3, manage your time wisely. Don't keep stuck on a question. Mark it for review and move to the next question. At the end, you should not have more than 4 to 6 questions for review, because you don't have enough time left towards the end, because the questions are lengthy. You have to put some time in understanding the question, then you will have to put some time in understanding the answers, and then you have to choose the correct answer. So this does not this is a 90 minutes exam, and you have to attempt 50 questions, so you don't have a lot of time to spend on a single question. So you have to move swiftly. If you don't know the answer for a question, just mark it for review and move on, but try to solve it in the first attempt, because at the end you can't leave 50% questions for review. So please keep it in mind. Time management is a key for this exam. For example, I was able to attempt 50 questions, but the time was not left. Actually, only the last minute. In the last minute, I attempted the last question. Okay, now tip number 4. This is not a trivial exam. Cover all the exam objectives. Don't skip any exam objective. Please remember that this is not a trivial exam. It covers all the exam objectives. That is, you will find at least a question from every exam objective. The exam objectives are available on the official exam page. I will share with you the link for I have shared that link in the video description, so you can check the exam objectives from there. And okay, so the tip 5, keep two, that is, this is not a tip, actually this is a requirement for the exam. That is, but actually the proctor did not ask for these IDs from me, but he can ask, and the exam details actually tells you that you have to keep two government provided identity documents with you, and the documents need to display your exact name on them. And the proctor can ask you to show the identity on the camera. You will have to actually bring your identity closer to the camera, and you have to show your name clearly to the exam proctor. This happened with me in last few exams, but this time this did not happen. Okay, so now the next tip that I have actually put as tip 7: you must lock your room. You must be alone in the entire duration of the exam. You can't talk to anybody else. You can't have anyone else sitting with you, and you can't leave the camera during the exam. You actually have to attempt the whole exam in one sitting. So please keep it in mind. And then you should choose a notebook or laptop with camera, with speaker. You can't use headphones, and you have to have a reliable internet connection. It's better to take the exam on notebook, laptop, and it's better to have alternative available for your internet connections to avoid any last minute glitches. So this is all that I wanted to share with you. As an end note, you can get the links for purchase of the book and the prep kit from the video description below. If you find this video helpful, please do like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications for future updates. You can reach me out at this email address. This is my email address, and this is my LinkedIn page. And I wish you the best of luck.